Hello and welcome to this thrilling exploration into the world of Quarkus microservices. We're delighted to have you join us on this exciting journey. In the upcoming minutes, we're set to delve into a unique adventure, the creation of a Quarkus microservice. This is where we'll guide you through the process of building a powerful and efficient microservice using the Quarkus framework. You may ask, what is Quarkus? 1. Quarkus is a lightweight Java framework optimized for speed and low memory usage, ideal for cloud and containers. 2. Designed with a container-first approach, Quarkus ensures efficient resource utilization and seamless integration with Docker and Kubernetes. 3. Quarkus enables native compilation with GraalVM, resulting in rapid startup times and reduced memory footprint compared to traditional JVM-based Java applications. This is what makes Quarkus better to use than Spring Boot for microservices. Today, our focus is on a foundational step, the creation of a Quarkus microservice. Whether you're a seasoned developer looking to enhance your microservices expertise or a newcomer eager to explore the world of Quarkus, you're in the right place. In this video, we'll walk you through the seamless process of creating a Quarkus microservice, covering all the essential steps. By the end of it, you'll have your Quarkus microservice up and running, poised to elevate your microservices development experience. This journey promises to be enlightening and empowering. You'll soon witness how Quarkus can simplify the creation and management of microservices. Whether you're developing complex applications or simplifying your microservices architecture, Quarkus is here to empower you. So, without further delay, let's dive into the creation of a Quarkus microservice, unlocking the gateway to a more efficient microservices world. Get ready to elevate your microservices development like never before. Now, without holding you back any longer, let me introduce you to our Quarkus expert, Nico. Please note that Nico has a Dodecanese accent, but he speaks the Queen's English fluently. Over to you, Nico.
Thank you, Josh. Hi there. Today we are going to use Maven to create a Quarkus project. The instructions for our video can be found on our blog. We do provide a link down below. Have a look. We recommend that you open the link and watch this video while looking at this so that you can do the exercise with us. So first we needed to create a directory. I've decided to call it Quarkus code. I've already created the directory and then we want to go to this directory. It's an empty directory. We are now going to run this Maven command. We assume that you have Java 11 and Maven installed on your computer. If you don't have that, we will provide you with links to our videos where we show you how to do that, how to install Maven and how to install the version of Java we want. So copy, paste, and run. And now if we do tree, there's a Docker file, there's a desert menu resource, and a unit test. So we've got a unit test and a resource class. The command that we gave it here was to create this a desert resource, and we also specified the package as desert menu. We want to use this for a little e-business, imaginary e-business, where we are selling desserts. So after we've done that, we need to open this in our IDE. I'm using the IntelliJ community version, which is free, which you can download and use. And I've already opened it, but how to do that? You go and you say new, project from existing resources, and you navigate to the POM file and then you say OK. So here's our desert menu resource and it says hello. And it says hello. I'm going to close this so that we can go according to this. So if we open the desert menu resource, we have exactly what we see here. But we want to change it because we want to sell desserts in our e-business application. So we're going to change that return line. So copy that and make the change and save it. And then we are going to run this. So in the folder where we are, we launch this command. We run this command. And you can see here it's launching a web server on port 8080. So I want to open a new tab. File, open tab. And then I want to test that. So you see we have what we call hot reload. So every time we make changes now, it'll automatically update the web server with the latest code. So let's run this command. And we should get back the menu that from the REST service. And there we are. You can order banana, apple, and strawberry as a dessert. So that was the menu. That's working. That's what we expected. Now we want to add more API functionality. So first we are going to create a menu service. Copy and open the IDE. So in the same package, we want to say new class. And this is the class we want to create. Enter. And then copy this code into this class and I'll explain it. First, we provided you with the import. So put the import in there. Now we want to make this application scoped. And now we want a simple method to order dessert. So let's copy this and paste. And then a private method to select the dessert. So what's going to happen is this method is going to be called order dessert and a fruit will be supplied. So if the fruit is a banana, we will return banana split. Otherwise, if it's an apple, we will return apple pie. And if it's a strawberry, strawberries and cream. Now, in order to use this, we need to go to the resource and we need to inject this service into the resource. So let's edit the resource, the dessert menu resource, and add this near the top. Now there's two ways to do that. You can either go Alt-Enter and import the class, or you can delete one letter and then say Control-Space. But in this case it found it. And now let's call this new method from our resource class. So it's the new service method. Tidy up the code. Path param. There it is, path param. Save. We should now be able to have a new path if we say order. So dessert menu / order and then apple or whatever fruit we want. So there's the URL. Copy this. Let's go back to our terminal and paste. Previously we had just called the URL without passing it. So we were doing a get without giving it parameters and we got the first method. Now we are going to call the second method by giving it order and apple. Order and apple. So let's see what we get. And it says we have ordered apple pie. That is the functionality we wanted. Let's go and edit the application properties file in the IDE. So that should sit under resources. Here it is. And we want to add daily special, ice cream or fresh cream. Copy, paste, save. And I'm going to close this file. And we are going to use this in our service. So let's go back to the service class. And now here you see we got a new variable called daily special. So let's add the new variable in the top of the class. And we import. And then we have a new service method. Let's add this in. Copy. So we've created a method called order special of the day. And when this is called, it's going to say you have ordered, and we're going to call the select dessert fruit like we did below, but then we are going to add the daily special to that. Save this, and now let's go back to the resource class. We now need to tidy this up. Enter. We have a new REST method that we need to add here. So copy this into the resource class. Save. So now we will have a URL / dessert menu / order special and the fruit. So let's go and look here. This is the URL to call this dessert menu order special, and we're passing it apple. Can you predict what we are going to get? Let's run it. You have ordered apple pie with ice cream or fresh cream. And that's what we got. Now, because we changed the method in the resource class, the very first method we changed, our unit test will break. So we need to fix our unit test, otherwise we can't build. So you see the unit test, I will open this class now. I just want to copy this code, and then let's look in the IDE. Look for the unit test. It's this one here. And you see it was expecting to get hello, but now we gave it a list of fruits. So we need to change that so that we can compile. If we don't do this, we won't be able to compile. We will get errors. Save. I want to reformat the file, so run, and now it looks neater. Everything is in a straight line here. Having done that, now we can build. So let's go here. We need to stop the service. So go back to the first tab. We need to press Ctrl+C to stop it. And now we can paste this command in there. Copy, paste. This will create us a Java jar file, also known as a Java archive repository. And with a jar file, we should be able to say java-jar. And there's the command. And we should be able to run the file we just built. So let's paste this in there and hit enter. And the service is started. Let's go back here. And we can call one of these. I'm going to call the last one because that will test everything we did. Press enter. And there we are. We got this thing working. Now the next part of the lesson we cannot do today. And that is to create a native image. I'm going to explain what this is and what you need to do. In this part of the document, we show you how to create a native image. Now you're going to ask, what is a native image? Imagine instead of using the Javac compiler, which compiled your Java code into bytecode that was run by the Java JVM. Imagine if we could compile our code to machine language like we do with a C++ compiler. Then we land up with a compiled binary that is about 20 times smaller than your bytecode, firstly, and secondly, when we run this, it will run 20 times faster, 20 to 100 times faster, and it will use 20 times less memory and 20 times less CPU. So you might say, but why do we want to do that? Because the JVM is good enough for all we have done. Yes, but when you work in the Amazon cloud, the more CPU resources you use, the more you pay. So this is what Quarkus gives us, the ability to create native images that execute with a fraction of the amount of resources needed with the Java compiled file. Now to do that, we need to install GraalVM. And GraalVM is the code that's going to build this tiny image, the native image that we want to run on the server so that we'll use a lot less CPU. And that's what we will show you in a future video, how to do that. We will take the same project and we will create a native image. And with that, I hand you back to Josh. Josh, over to you.
Thank you for joining us in today's insightful session. Throughout this presentation, we delved into the realm of Quarkus microservices. Quarkus microservices. Introduction. We explored the exciting world of Quarkus microservices, emphasizing its versatility for developers at various skill levels. Here's a concise recap of our journey. 1. Quarkus is a lightweight Java framework optimized for speed and low memory usage, ideal for cloud and containers. 2. Designed with a container. First approach, Quarkus ensures efficient resource utilization and seamless integration with Docker and Kubernetes. 3. Quarkus enables native compilation with GraalVM, resulting in rapid startup times and reduced memory footprint compared to traditional JVM-based Java applications. Microservice creation. We focused on the foundational step of creating a Quarkus microservice, guiding you through a seamless process to empower your development experience. Today's exploration equips you with the knowledge to dive into Quarkus microservices confidently. If you found value in our session, consider subscribing to stay updated on our upcoming content and tutorials. Subscribing ensures you're always in the loop with our latest insights. For those eager to deepen their understanding further, we encourage you to become a supporter on Patreon. This exclusive opportunity provides access to upcoming training courses, enriching your expertise while supporting the growth of our community. Patreon supporters will receive exclusive access to our training resources, keeping you at the forefront of advancements in the world of Quarkus microservices.